Oh, hey, Nelson. Hey, quick question. What do you want to do for a living? Uh... What do you want to do? What do you want to do? What do you want to do? This is a question I tend to be asked a lot. And I mean a lot. And I don't know why people ask me that question a lot. Like, nobody likes to be asked that question. I'm sure that a lot of you have been asked this question as well, so you probably understand what my feelings are towards this question. And if you don't understand the feeling of what it's like to be asked that question all the time, I remember my classmates being asked this question all the time, but the thing is, we were kids. We don't know anything. We're still trying to figure out what colors you get for mixing blue and red.
No! No!
I know I'm not the only one out there who was asked this question and just stood there in silence for years to come, because I don't know what I want to be. I'm like 4 years old. How am I supposed to know what I want to be? I'm too young to know if I want to be a police officer. Sharon? Listen, all I know is that I like dinosaurs, so I told everyone I wanted to be a paleontologist. And that was my answer for like a solid 2 weeks, until I realized that would involve me being in the sun. A lot. And I don't know about you, but I'm not a big fan of heat, and though my love for dinosaurs is bigger than the asteroid that killed them, which is, pretty big, it is nowhere near my immense disdain for heat. Is that the right way to use disdain in a sentence? Close enough. The next job that I thought of was being an artist, but that didn't last too long, because I realized that being an artist, though as cool as it may seem, doesn't really do a great job at paying the bills. And apparently there's a lot of those. So once my dreams were crushed for like the second time, I decided, okay, I'm just gonna be an animator. And that stuck for pretty much the next couple of years until high school. Now don't get me wrong, animation is something incredible. The ability to bring one's art or story to life is amazing to me. And that's what I wanted to do. A part of me still loves animation and everything to do with it. And so I told myself, okay, why not get paid to do what I like to do then, right? So that's what my goal was. For the entirety of high school, my goal was to just keep taking classes to get to that point so I could become an animator. And even though it was amazing to me, the stuff that people make, it was never my dream. And I'm going to be a little honest with you. I know this is kind of early into the video, but this video is kind of a cheesy video. So if you aren't into that stuff, leave a like, subscribe, and you'll be notified when my non-cheesy content is uploaded.
Aiming for Thursday.
Anyways, to be completely honest with you, I knew what I wanted to do for a living. I've known for a very long time. In fact, this is more to me than just a dream job. It's my dream. I want to be a content creator. Told you. Cheesy. So you want to be a YouTuber? No! Yes? And yes, I know that sounds cringy and cheesy and maybe a little pretentious. Ugh, what does pretentious mean? No, we're not doing that again. YouTube was a magical place for me. It is where I learned a lot of what I know today. It's also a big part of why I've become an artist, you know? It is also where I gained most of my drawing skill, if not all of it. Channels like Mark Crilly, Mashinabi, those two channels had a huge role in my art journey. Leave a like if you know who they are. Then I would go on to discover more than just drawing channels. I discovered Smosh, PewDiePie, Hola Soy German, Markiplier, and many more. And I loved watching their videos. I spent hours every single day watching video after video after video after video after video. And I thought it was the coolest thing in the world to do that. I thought it was so cool making things like this every day. But then it hit me. Don't these guys have jobs? And then, it started to click in my head a little more. And then I started thinking about it. And then it was just like, wait, are they getting paid for this? What the Uh-oh. Camera. Don't do this to me. I got so scared because I have a cup of water here, and I forgot that GoPros are waterproof now, so I just had my whole life, my whole YouTube dream just flashed right before my very eyes. Anyways, that blew my mind. And ever since I found that out, I knew that my dream was to become a YouTuber. Content creator. Now, I know a lot of people out there hear this all the time, like, I want to be a YouTuber. And it's gotten to a point where whenever people say that, it's just kind of cringy. And that's what I am scared of. I'm scared of being cringy. And they look at it like it's some impossible dream, like becoming a star athlete. But when I first discovered that people made money doing this, that's when I found out that I wanted to do this for a living, creating things and putting them on the internet. And yes, I know that it is very unlikely for me to make a good living off of YouTube, possibly, maybe. And yes, I know that it is very unlikely for me to become a bajillionaire like the great PewDiePie himself, though that would be pretty dope, not gonna lie. But it wasn't the amount of money that attracted me to this. It was just the fact that you can make a living from this. You can do this, and that's what I want to do. Making things has always been a passion for me, whether it was drawing, animating, Legos, mainly Legos, a lot of Legos, too many Legos. I spent so much money on Legos. And this is a platform where you can do something, you can make something and show the world what you're capable of. And that's what I'm scared of. I've always wanted to make things like the people that I look up to, but could I? When I realized my dream was to be a content creator, for the first time in my life, I began truly doubting myself. Let me explain. Whenever I've wanted to do something in my life, I would always feel ready to do it, ready to get it done, ready to put all my time and effort into it and make sure that it is the best thing I could possibly make. But this? Why does it scare me so much? I felt like I couldn't do it. And that was enough to almost get me to give up on my dreams and to just pursue the dream that I told myself I wanted. Animation. Not to say that there's anything wrong with people who want to do animation for a living or animation in itself. It's a wonderful thing to do. It's just not my dream. I almost gave up on that dream completely. But then something happened. Something happened that changed everything for me. And if it wasn't for this event, I don't think you'd be watching this video right now. I don't think I would have even considered making this. I would have probably saved a lot of money on stuff. Can't believe I spent $200 on a light. The thing I'm talking about took place on November 15th, 2019.